Namaste students, myself Dr. Swati K.S., Assistant Professor, Department of Rishastra and Vaishya Kalpana, Jyoti Vidyapit, Women's University, Jaipur. So today we will deal regarding the Mana Paribhasha. So Mana is nothing but the weights and measurements. So the utility of these weights and measures, it is an integral part of our day-to-day lives. So from any part of the human history, the direct or the indirect clues for the use of the measuring units can be readily traced out, and the system of measurement is considered as the basic principle when it comes to the study of any science. So without the knowledge of the measurement, so better understanding of the science is not possible. So according to the Amarkosha, let us mention Niyati Anina iti Mana. So Mana is defined as the system of measurement based on the measures of weight, length or the capacity. So Mana is that through which any material is measured. Next, coming to the essentiality of the Mana. So to study the Shastra, and it is inseparable and most essential in all 8 branches of the Ayurveda and plays a crucial role in the quadruples of the treatment. And for the quantitative assessment of the body constituents, this mana is essential, and to quantify the drugs for all purposes and to fix the dosage. So coming to the importance of the mana, the reference from the Sharangar Pratham Khand, first chapter 14 to 15, shloka number, that is mentioned, Na manena vina yukti dravyanam chayate vachit atah prayoga karyartam manam atrachyate mayah. So it is said that the classics that the accurate outcome of any treatment cannot be expected if the dosage of the medicine given is improper. So therefore, for all the purpose like for pharmaceutical as well as in case of therapeutic also, consideration of the mana is essential. Next, coming to the types of the mana. So, Sharangar Pratham Khand, first chapter 43 to 44 shloka number, let us mention Kalinga Magatam Cheti Vividam Manamichyate Kalinga Magatam Sreshtam Manam Manavitoho Vidoho. So, depending on the area in which the system of measurements prevail, it is of two types, that is Magadamana and Kalingamana. So in comparison with Kalingamana, Magadamana is considered as the superior. So Mana is classified as Kalinga and Magadha because of their origin from the Kalinga Desha as well as in Magadha Desha respectively. So these are the system of measurement agreed and adopted in those states. So Kalinga Desha was the present Orissa state and ruled by the Kalinga dynasty, and Magadha is the present like Bihar region ruled by the Maurya dynasty. Next, coming to the differences in Magadha and Kalingamana. So, Magadhamana prevailed in Maurya dynasty in Magadha Desha, and which is presently the Bihar and the surrounding region. And Kalingamana prevailed in Kalinga Desha, and which was ruled by Kalinga kings. And it is presently identified as the regions in and around the Orissa state. And Magadhamana was followed by Maharshi Charaka, and Kalingamana was followed by Maharshi Shushruta. And in Magadhamana, 6 kunchas will be 1 masha, whereas in Kalingamana, 8 kuncha will be 1 masha. So 1000 mg or the 1 gram. Next, another 3 types according to Amarkosha. So depending on the nature of the measuring material, so mana is classified as like Pautama, 3 types, like one is Pautama mana, that is measures of weight or the mass, and Dhruvaya mana, that is measures of the capacity, and Paya mana, that is the measures of the length. Next, Magadamana. So coming to the Magadhiya Pautamana, that is the measures of the weight or mass. It is more elaborately explained by the Acharya Sharangara. So here 30 paramanu is equal to 1 Vamshi. So 30 paramanu is 1 Vamshi. So 1 Vamshi is the floating dust particle which is seen in a beam of light entering in a dark room. So it is the floating, the Vamshi is nothing but the floating dust particle which is seen beam of the light in entering the dark room. So 6 Vamshi makes 1 Marichi, and 6 Marichi makes 1 Rajika, and 3 Rajika makes 1 Sharshapa, and 8 Sharshapa is equal to 1 Yava. 4 Yava is equal to 1 Kunja or Rakti, that is 125 mg, and 6 Kunja is equal to 1 Masha. Now it is also called as Rajamasha, Hema, Dhanyaka, etc., and it is equal to 750 mg, and 4 Masha is equal to 1 Shana, that is Tanka, Dharana, that is 3 grams, and 2 Shana is equal to 1 Kola, that is Shudra Vataka. It is also called Shudra Vataka Drakshana, that is equal to 6 grams, and 2 Kola is equal to 1 Karsha, that is 12 grams, and it is also called as Panimanika, Akshapichu, Panitala, and Tinduka, and Shodashika, Hamsapada, Suvarna, etc. These are the synonyms. And 2 Karsha is equal to 1 Shukti, or it is also called as Ashtamika, that is 24 grams, and 2 Shukti is equal to 1 Pala, and it is also called Prakunsha Shodashi Bilva, and 2 Pala is equal to 1 Prasriti, that is Prasritha Ardhanchali, that is equal to 96 grams, and 2 Prasriti is equal to 1 Kudava, and that is it is also called as Anjali, Ardhasharavaka, and Ashtamana, and it is equal to 192 grams, and 2 Kudava is equal to 1 Sharava, that is, or it is also called as Manika, and it is equal to 384 grams, and 2 Sharava makes 1 Prastha, that is 768 grams, and 4 Prastha makes 1 Adaka. It is also called as Bhajana or Kamsapatra, and it is equal to 3.072 kgs, and 4 Adakas is equal to 1 Drona, that is 12.288 kgs, and 2 Drona is equal to 1 Shurpa or Kumbha, that is 24.576 kgs, and 2 Shurpa is equal to 1 Droni, or it is also called as Vahi and Goni, that is 49.152 kg, and 4 Droni is equal to 1 Khari, that is 196.608 kgs, and 2000 Palas makes 1 Para, that is 96 kgs, and 100 Pala makes 1 Tula, that is 4.8 kgs. So this is regarding today's topic Mana Paribhasha. So if you have any queries, please to mention in the comment box so that I can resolve it. Thank you.